Good afternoon, everyone. Today is the review that me personally I've been waiting for. Studio Series 86 Deluxe Class Constructicon Bonecrusher. I have been really excited for this figure, and he kind of holds up to what I've been expecting. But before we get into Bonecrusher, let's look at his box. So, here is his box. Here we have Bonecrusher and his robot in alt mode. Here we have the rest of his alt mode, robot mode. Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the movie, Constructicon Bonecrusher, Hasbro, Takara Tomy, Bonecrusher. On the back of the box, you have obligatory product shots, copyright information, barcodes, his bio that I'm not going to read because it's wrong. 2 of 6, which is wrong, but, well, 2 of 6 in the fact that there's 6 members, but it's wrong in the fact that it's not counting boxes like the other Constructicons are. But, yeah. I actually kind of hit the floor kind of hard there, but whatever. So, here we have Bonecrusher. Hold on, I forgot to do something real quick. This won't take long. Of course, I'm just going to cut it, but 1 second. Alright, now that that's out of the way. So yeah, here is Bonecrusher in his alt mode, which is a bulldozer, I believe. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really know construction vehicles that well. All I know is that Constructicons are cool. They combine to form Devastator. Me like Devastator. Me good. Other than that, yeah, this is Bonecrusher in his alt mode, and it looks, it looks pretty good. It looks like it did in the G1 show. So yeah, we come in here, we have some nice tread details going on here. We got the bucket with the Decepticon center, front and center. We have some nice purple paint over here. We have some green, some nice engine detail. Overall, pretty good. One thing I should let you know is that this piece, this whole cube right here, is you will have to put that on yourself because it's packed separately in the box. Don't know why. It doesn't have to come off for any mode, but they do that because they do that apparently. But whatever. So, yeah, he comes with his gun. And if we come here into the gun real quick, let me see if my camera will focus. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty nice looking gun. It's not bad. Small, but it's not bad. It works. So, yeah. They want you to store it in this peg right here. So, yeah. Articulation, the bucket can move up and down. Which, is fun. So, excuse me, there's something on my lip. Yeah, other than that, that's basically that. Now for comparison, here he is with Age of the Primes Red Alert. You can see be about the same size, if not, He's about the same size as Red Alert coming up to his grill. So there you have that. Here he is with Age of the Primes Air Raid. It's my personal favorite jet mode because it looks sleek and awesome. But obviously Air Raid is going to be a little bit bigger. And if you hear my dog whining, I just put him in this crate because he was being a bad boy. And here we have Age of the Prime, not Silverbolt. I keep calling him Silverbolt. He's not out yet. He is, but he's only up for pre-order until November 1st. This is Slingshot. So, yeah, there we go. And last but not least, here he is with his Constructicon buddy, Studio Series 86 Scrapple. And, obviously, just these two together in the vehicle mode just is already giving me clarity that this is going to be a good set of Constructicons, without a doubt. And I'm really excited to see how this would hang out. How this would all, kind of engage. So, yeah. There's that. That's basically it for the alt mode. So now we're going to go ahead and go into combined mode, or what we have of combined mode. So, what you want to do is you want to come to these tread sections, untab them from this middle section right here. They will plug into these pegs, and this peg will go into here, and this peg will go into here. Alright, now what you want to do is take this whole section and bring it out. Then you want to take this black section and bring it up and rotate it 90 degrees. Make sure that this hollow part is facing you. And then you want to tab the legs back together. These tabs will tab into these little slots into the treads like that. And then you want to take this little section right here, bring it down, take this back portion of the tread and plug it in right here. You see these two ports right here? It'll plug in to these little tabs right here. So you just want to make sure you do that. And there you have your combined mode. I mean, yeah, it's a norm. Obviously, nothing much to it because we don't have, we don't have long haul and hook yet. Well, at least some people do, but I don't. But yeah, articulation, you get full 360. You can go out this much with, unpegging the bucket. Arms can go in, can go out. You can do this. You can have it about 90 degrees. And obviously, you'll have your whisk swivel and opening hands, if you've seen the videos already. So, yeah. And for comparison, yeah, here he is with my Legacy Menasol. And if we go from, because this is where he'll be joining, if we go from heel to heel, you can see that it's practically going to be about the same length, if not bigger, than Menasol's whole arm. So, yeah. No, I do not believe you can. Actually, I'm going to try that. Because I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't. You cannot put Bonecrusher on Monomaster. That's just, yeah, that's just not happening. You cannot do that, unfortunately. Would have been fun, but this is Studio Series 86. Scramble CD isn't a thing. So yeah, we come back down here. And there's one more comparison I want to do with this. So give me, if you stand, dude. Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to do that. Okay, give me 1 second. Alright. Here he is with Scrapple's leg mode. And yeah, if we bring Menasol back in here, yeah, here we go. If we look here, since they're both about to click out, Scrapple is almost about the same length as his whole leg. So, yeah. Of course, the leg joint will be up here more, but I don't have, like I said, long haul or hook. So, yeah. Maybe just get Menasol out of the way. I might make reviews on them. I don't know. Some of them are a little broken, but what can you do? I'll do my best. I'll do my best to please you guys, but whatever. All 42 of you guys, even though some of them might be my friends that don't watch my videos. But whatever. But yeah, this is obviously going to form Devastator's left hand and right leg. And I'm looking forward to that. So, that's about it for the combined mode. And now we will get into robot mode. So, well, actually, I'm going to show you how to get to robot mode from... Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to do it from combined mode. So, basically, what you want to do is you want to untab this tread section that we timed it earlier when this was down. It's pegged into there. You just want to bring the foot down and unpeg this. I want to unpeg the treads. These will become the legs, and you want to bring them down about 90 degrees downward. It helps if you want to untab the bucket and bring this out for now. Make sure that's straight like this. And what you want to do is take this back portion, bring it up against the body like this. So I just hold something. Well, actually, you don't want to do that yet. You want to bring this out just so you can bring this down all the way, because it'll be kind of hard if you try to untab them like this, because there's a pin recessal in here that's locking the apps together, but whatever. So basically, we're going to bring it down like this. It will go back all the way without any problems. You want to untab the arms and bring them out. Like, if I can do it. Why are you being a pain in the butt? Come on. Okay, there we go. You want to untab them and bring them out. There's kind of a little notch right here that'll go into this, a little section in here. So bring these out all the way. Bring this up till about here. Then you can bring this back section down. Bring this hood section back and flip up the head. And then you want to bring this whole section and bring it in. It'll clip into place. Bring this whole section back down on that arm joint. Take the arms, untab them, bring them all the way down, and rotate them 180 degrees to face the correct orientation. Do that on both sides. Take the bucket, and you want to bring it all the way up. This tab will go into this slot right here. Kind of securing it all in place. Doesn't tab in securely, but it tabs in enough to keep it in place. And finally, you want to come back down here and spread out the feet. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Bonecrusher in his robot mode. And it's a good looking robot mode. I mean, he's chunky, he's beefy. Of course, his arms are a little back from the legs, but whatever. He's kind of like a hunchback. That's kind of funny. But other than that, this is Bonecrusher in his robot mode. And it's Bonecrusher, so it's nice. So if you get a look on the detail here, it's a pretty nice head sculpt, if I do say so myself. Nice little bucket head. Got some green here, like it is in the show. Got purple fists. And again, nothing much else is added because everything else is kind of already shown. So yeah. Articulation-wise, head is only on a swivel, but it can look up because it is on this little rotational joint down here. So it can look up if you want. It can look down about that far. Can do a full 360. Arms on a ball joint. They can do a full 360. They can go out that much. They can go down if you want on that hinge. You have a ball joint at the arms, so it can do a full 360, and it can go about that much. I mean, you can break his arm if you want on that transformation hinge. No waist. Legs can go up about. They can go up about that far. They can basically do a full 360 if you find a way how to. They can go back about that far. They can go out a full 90, give you the splits, and the legs do kind of tab in here, but they can go out 90 degrees, and you do get some ankle tiltage. Wait, did I say this? I'm pretty sure I did. He does have thigh rotation. Just to clarify, and he does have some ankle tiltages. That is on notches, but you can kind of cheat it. So, yeah. There he is. And obviously, you can have him holding his gun. If I can get it to begin. There we go. Have him holding his gun. So you can get some firing action going on there. And for comparison, here we have him with Age of the Prime's Voyager class Red Alert. Check out his review. So obviously he's a little bit shorter than Red Alert. Here he is with Deluxe class Age of the Prime's Deluxe class Air Raid. See, he's kind of taller than Air Raid. Almost by half a head. Here he is with Age of the Prime's Slingshot. And again, taller than him by about half a head. And here he is with his buddy, Deluxe class, not Deluxe class, Voyager class, SS-86 Constructicon Scrapple. So yeah, you can see how those two pair up together. And believe it or not, Bonecrusher is actually taller taller than Scrapple. $45, $25. So that's something. So yeah. Anyways, that is basically it for Bonecrusher. Hope you guys like this video. You can like and subscribe if you want. I'm not the guy who says, make sure to like and subscribe. No, I don't do that. You can like and subscribe if you want. That is totally up to you. But, yeah. This is SS86 Bonecrusher. And I can't wait to review the other Constructicons. Because I really want the Constructicons. Along with, the other combiners like Superion and what's his name? Booticus. Anyways, that's it. Bye.